Okay, let's go. I kind of want to. She seems more depressed. It starts. I think she likes me. She'll like whatever poem that I write. She'll hate whatever poem I like. We need to impress her. So, entropy, melancholy. Yes, we need to impress her. Destiny, wrath. Yeah, awesome. Tenacious, crimson. What else? Unrestrained, fantasy, graveyard. She likes only the depressing stuff. Infinite, horror. Yeah, we gotta hit her with the horror. Beauty, breathe, marriage, anger. Oh, yeah, of course she likes anger. Depression. Why does she like depression? Passion. Contamination. And the last one we're gonna do is raindrops. Alright, everyone. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom really fast. Alright, I'm back. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Read your practice to be a again? Yeah. Oh, you must have a large determination. Starting this club, and I'll pick you up again. Oh my god. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy you've all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for that festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? You were complaining about it yesterday, not two people. Well, yeah. Let's talk about our part of the festival. It's a whole day of school. We get to eat, play, all kind of delicious food. You sound a bit like Siri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Come on. Are you saying they don't like squid? You all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's from your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Let's focus on our own event now, okay? Fine. Your questions are as funny as yours in a way. Excuse me. Where's Siri anyway? Oh, there you are. Siri's sitting at the desk in front of the room, looking down at nothing. Walk over to her. Hey, Siri. Hit my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're facing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. Why did I give her that voice? That voice does not match her face at all. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for just assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? I don't really believe that, but Siri just made a big smile. Smile, yeah. Yeah, that's how you say. That's how you're supposed to say smile now. It's smile. It's not smile. It's smile. Don't let me distract you if you're having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Worriedly glanced at Siri before turning back to everyone else. The conversation of our dispersed with everyone back to the usual activities. You should ask Monica if she knows anything about Siri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. What's up? Yeah, this must have got a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Siri recently? Anything up with her? Wait, maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging her eraser up and down the desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Butler. You certainly know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really liked this. She always talked to me about the things that bothered her. This time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you know anything so job right now. But no, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the way billing at my club members too, you know. Maybe I'll try to talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? It seems like you want to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing is on her mind is you. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Siri talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. See, an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Siri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not anything different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Billy. Have you ever thought that maybe always seen her so cheerful, because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should forgive me what I said. I'm trying to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she says forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her rest out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk, walks across the room. Seriously. I want you to kneel down to Siri and gently talk to her. But she keep her voice quiet, she can't hear her. I silently set myself down. I know Siri has told me not to worry about her and have to fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to feel when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls to the cover room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Let's go find out what she was talking about. Hi, Repeater. Have you thought about what you want to submit your festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but before we get a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'll come out great. I also make me happy to see. Oh. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Let Monica take the poem, holding my hands. Great job, Hitler. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Hell yeah, dude. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes to think this kind of writing, right? Writing full of imagery and symbolism. That's kind of why I made it, because I wanted to get it for Yuri. Whatever. Unlike Yuri likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it, but just by feel. Letting them deeply analyze the only nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has this for. Oh god. I do really ask this though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near a level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring, learn how to try new things. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, right? Alright. Lady knows everything. Old tale of lady who wanders the earth. Lady knows everything. Stop reading so fast. I need to stop reading so fast. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose. And all those others sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, a victim of currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, and my legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all I The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a tranquil, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. Look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, it was equally impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. You know, I feel like learning looking for the answers. The sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. But it's kind of on my mind, so it's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. But it's because if you have all the answers, when the words start to lose its meaning, you know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Monica's writing. Are you ever too shy to share your writings just because you're afraid of something good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much heart into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you how your writing is good, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. Make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? I kinda wanna see what your reaction is. We've hit This is wonderful. Feel the emotion that you poured into it. Is this the result of what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. Good job explaining. Really wanted to try giving more feeling. Here these follows. Yeah. That's what she did. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes to collect your thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. This probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. I see that you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. Well, I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri does not respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. Repeater, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. Could I say I'm really enjoying reading? Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People want to fall in love with, or people you just know will make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the many mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me after spacing out all the time. They won't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Weepitla. Just the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people seem as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. It's all these feelings. Okay. And all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now. That's when I started sharing it with you. That I really understand what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful is really important to me. I know I'm a different person, Weepitla. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time when I go into a Irish egg. Oh, fuck. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how I deserve to be treated, Yuri. If other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I have at least one success. Would you? If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head down in her hands. This time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Beach. I marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth is chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath the gray rolling clouds an enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build sandcastles when the sand is wet, but when the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. A sand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my pace to erode the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. I'm more of the beach is kind of in anything you're writing about, but I did my best to make it a metaphorical burst. You say it like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, it's okay, Michael. It was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, I'm so surprised that she would want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. Oh, I keep doing Monica's voice for her. It's not that I have any particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be really refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I can agree. Oh my god, my mouth hurts. I don't know what the heck is that. Thanks for sharing. And Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. Not as good as yesterday's anyway. I see where you're going for, which is not really my style. Yeah, it's fine. I suppose it's exaggeration a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in your poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No! Gross! It's like I care. Doesn't one of us in school has to make sure you're not slacking off? Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me anyway? Scaring me away. It's like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. Just kind of fun to hang out here, even have to put up with you. Oh. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe you won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell did you call it a joke? I seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to hear her. I guess this is kind of the point. I should really watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway. Natsuki holds her paw to me and nothing ever happens. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonders over the years. But today at a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with your brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the setting glow. I'll be at the beach to wash your worries away. I'll be at the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be at the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams, hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see your shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be at the beach to wash your worries away. I'll be at the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be at the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought I had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn how to love yourself again.
Yeah, I feel like I keep writing about native things to wonder why I'm so good and that's best for one. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda how do I find anything native at the beach?
Well, you're thinking I was a little more sullen.
Well, that's... Jeez, she put it. I've said anything bad about her. After all, she was one I wanted us to run up at the same time. Oh, can we let see her do that, Ken? Mika's right about simple topic. I'm trying to impress me, but coming up with something fancy. What's that, Ken? It's just that aiming. I mean, I guess mine ended up being difficult too. But instead of wrong with doing something that I want to run. At the very least, it was a good practice.
And we got the last one is Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Huh? I didn't read this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? In this club. Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Peeler. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. You insist. Yay. Go to home. A little bit earlier today. Sayori, come on, I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the closet, humming to herself. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. It's just me. Or did you say something strange just now?
Huh? Something did sound a little bit unusual. Is that right? You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? Don't have a catchphrase.
Teeth. Why is the food so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is more common foreshadowing than something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori will always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did you run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please, show her some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually just wasn't feeling too well home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? I'm all the times not to go home with her, and you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you to be a lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri. That's a curious expression coming from Yuri. Of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations soon. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Well, but we might need a lot of them, in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's buddy too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder when you she's not around. That may be the case. But it could also be, if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you're a beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations at the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changed, stares at the desk, focused her down to yourself. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'd be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, it just leaves you, Wave Hitler. The one who is truly useless. Oh, truly useless. Oh, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tests to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I'll be really appreciative of that. That's... Is Monica especially I spend a weekend with one of my co-members on Earth together to respond to a question like that. I suppose I wouldn't mind a little help.
Even if you don't know what to bake, it's only some dirty work I can give you.
Really, Monica's gonna help me a choice. You shouldn't be using it, but anyway. Natsuki chose the whole bunch of excuses like that. I've already called Natsuki. You mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Rube Hitler may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Though therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Something about the biggest teach with the energy.
What are you saying? The extremely meticulous work.
You think it isn't? Just what you think.
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Oh my god. In the end, I think it's up to Wave Hitler to decide how much he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got the chance to sit time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in.
You literally just said.
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though.
Jeez, did you just tell this already?
Yeah, Wave Hitler, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course.
Huh.
Very well. In that case, it's straight ahead. Okay. I either want to hang out with her or Sayori. Sayori or Yuri? Because I feel like we have a chance with both of them. Oh man. I'm gonna go with Sayori. I mean, it's gonna be with anyone for helping Sayori. You're already neighbors, but Monica said
that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much?
No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Okay. So then we'll do Yuri. Well, it'll probably be more useful hanging out with Yuri. Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Atsuki. I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying.
Yeah. The reason why I picked her is because I feel like she likes me more. You're gonna be annoying and just yell at me all the time. And also, it's kind of straining to do her voice. So you'll be helping you out with Yuri then, Weep Hitler? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of thinking these sorts of things. So your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I always said I'll be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way we feel? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki?
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all. Oh. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why we've hit the pit. Also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They completely blow up my team. Nothing I do for the event will compare to that. So.
I get it. I'm kind of surprised though.
Why?
Well, I don't have to be mature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up, what's it?
And I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't only one surprise. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with her words, she's trying to cheer someone up before everyone comes up. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say someone Sayori would say at a time like this. But Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, you gotta appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal about nothing. I'm gonna say this. To put it back on my cupcakes is the best part of the whole event.
I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki at the door. Let's chat between each other. Oh. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way to contact you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped through my mind. Should I give him my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. We got that girl's digits, boy. Okay, well then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that would make sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Okay, alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I set up to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it shouldn't matter much anyway, so I need to make sure my room is clean. I just hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Weed Hitler. I think that, well, we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose because you feel bad about something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen. Even the reason why you're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I just help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to hide yourself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that relaxed her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, make my way to the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. And anxiety still shoots to the roof. I guess I'm gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds about this? Not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then maybe I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but that doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit, but to us. Meanwhile, been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first. It wasn't long before I was learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I'd simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reached Sayori's house, knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally found her. Alright, I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Weep Hitler.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forced a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
Have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. Though I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she has for years now.
If you came over
More often.
it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning for you.
Oh. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Are you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday, when something is wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's so good, Weep Hitler.
Yeah?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? It's not my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? Getting punished with you is so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to end for you to come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori. I strap Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. Just tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Weep Hitler. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
Really just making it say, are you Weep Hitler? Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I have a really bad depression about it.
Wait, what the heck? Oh shit, dude. Wow. This game is, wow, okay.
I have a really bad depression about my life. Did you know that? What do you think I did at school every day? Because most days, I can't find reason to get up in. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know I would say? If I go to school, why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put the energy and care to waste by having them spend time with me? That's what life is. That's why I want to spend everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there is only so much I could do, I would have tried just a little bit harder to make every day feel better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Weep Hitler. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because I told you, you wouldn't have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing more important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's pretty sweet. People try to care about me. Feels nice sometimes. But also feels like a bad thing swung against my head. That's why I want to
it's so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. How could everyone be happy together? It's the best thing for me. But then discover someone else too. Seeing you make friends with the girls from everyone in the club, it feels like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every fight, at least that's where. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Siri. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, wait, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing you can do to help is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I felt like showed you with a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Siri's face. Jesus, dude. I made you join the Legends Club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart. Hurting away, but they couldn't understand. And now he came here, and made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I go and accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again just grasped Sarah's shoulders. This time pull her to a tight embrace. We can't like Sarah. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. We could. Siri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Siri's arms remain at her sides. She was sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Siri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is I care. If you have a need to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make sure these feelings go away. If there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Siri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings for each other. The only time I'm not feeling nothing, is when I'm feeling pain. But your house is so warm. That's really scary too. Siri lets me go. As she does let it go, I let it go as well. Festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? If that's what I want. I promise. I think that'd be nice. Yeah. Siri wipes her eyes. If I could spend a whole day here, I would. Hold on. Okay, well, I'm doing it.
No, you have to do it right this time.
Why?
Because that's what I said.
Oh, so you can go with.
Why would I go in if you did that?
Sorry about that, guys. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But It's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want me to come along and help out? It would be fun. By surprise, Siri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Alright, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sarah and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over, so I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying so much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see someone that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Oh. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Oh, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I get everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Take Yuri into my room. The first thing she does is glance around with curiosity, which makes us feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it just before he came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. Glad to help you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, to look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking of some reason. I was just spacing it. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She spreads her hands firmly on the lap, and she's making sure that keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned you could help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them for the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummaged through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles that light the room. I think it would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What is that one thing, though? Oh, this? What's the diffuser for essential oils? How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to atmosphere. Hold on. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you could change the mood of air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Well, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Hold up. Let me turn the music down just a tad bit. Alright. It is almost like a magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing your poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we could fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract someone to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed? It's just the two of us. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, wee Hitler. You can write any character you want. I'll help you once I've finished cutting the ribbons. Oh, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to a desired wavelength. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's an ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Oh, well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of the craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's interesting. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Weep Hitler! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely even touched that at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning. What? This is, this turned a little weird. A little kinky. Oh my god. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my what the? Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help. Right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this, or for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Weep Hitler! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like it did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Weeb Hitler. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put in each of the tablets in. Yeah, whatever. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. Be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium in the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a colorful guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel the way about things like anime and games, where simply... Wait, did I miss something? Hold on. Nope, not auto. Load. No. History, that's what it was. She's coming from... Okay, no, I didn't miss anything. I thought I missed a dialogue. I feel the way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over to the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah? Sorry. Yuri wheels back, and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I turn to my room and smack it against her face. I'm just kidding. And kneel it back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah, is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through her slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this the aroma? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil that is giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah, Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up the brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished fulfilling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the band as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Ah, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you would at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Ah, no, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the most important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean it's the last time that could happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else that you need for me to bring tomorrow. Well, or did you say I will? Yeah, she did. Okay. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kinda say it without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we could do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot. You don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very, very thoughtful, wee Hitler. Yuri takes a step closer to me and then briefly my hand. Oh, we're about to get to first base or second, whatever that base is. I kind of like, whatever I said. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to. Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Huh? Ah, hi, wee Hitler. Sayori, just now we weren't. It's okay, wee Hitler. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow. So that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know how much fun you're having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. Makes me really happy. Oh my god, that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Weep Hitler? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Weep Hitler. If it wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. Put a hand on your shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Weep Hitler. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Weep Hitler. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel.
And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I slide my hand on Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I always said I know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori? What should we pick? Oh, I kind of want to romance her, honestly. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there is no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized this sooner. Spending my time with everyone in the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Weep Hitler.
Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Weep Hitler. Is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer.
You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Weep Hitler.
Oh wait.
I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why would the rain gods go away? They're not going away, Weep Hitler.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it's always been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Weep Hitler.
Sayori gazes at me, once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when he told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different.
I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant about not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything that I got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything. I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over, so I can spend more time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Weep Hitler, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You don't think that on days this important you try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and suddenly I feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Oh, you should take a little responsibility for Weeb Hitler. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell you about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica's being friendly with me as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Okay. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid down on the desk. Oh yeah, oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my... Oh, wow. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem was never actually finished, it just stops moving. Wow, okay. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. You Hitler? What's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written, but more than that. I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Oh, shoot, dude. Is she like... I don't want to jump to conclusions, but is she like committing suicide or something? Like that's the only thing I could think of. Hopefully that's not it. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, wasn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Okay, alright. Well, hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode, or so too, of Doki Literature Club. And, see you guys in the next one tomorrow. I've already played the next episode, or part of the next episode that's coming out. And, you do not want to miss the episode that's coming out tomorrow. It's going to be... Things get intense in the next episode, so... Or things start to get intense in the next episode. So hopefully you guys enjoy. And, peace out, Holmes.